Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. Alright, I wanted to talk about a thought that I had. It came to me last night. I was checking my emails and I got this email from somebody. It was some newsletter I signed up for from like some social media expert who's I think dominantly on Facebook. And in the email, she had like a video. Now I normally don't click those emails, but for whatever reason, I just decided to click it. And in that video, I think she was like, I think dominantly she was selling whatever new class she had. But in that video, she introduced someone who I think had recently joined, and essentially the woman was saying how on whatever she was doing on social media, I'm just going to assume it was something Facebook related. She wasn't making like any money. Like it was like $0, and they ended up making like I think $12,000 per month. And I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. And it got me thinking about something. This is actually a thought that I've had in the past, but I've never actually like talked about it on my channel or just, on camera. But I've been thinking about something, and that is essentially like how could I potentially get money by doing YouTube as to what I'm doing right now. Let me explain, because I feel like there's like a couple of bits to this, because the main idea that I think people have when it comes to making any kind of money on YouTube is through ad revenue. And for those of you who just don't know all the specifics with that, because I'm going to be honest, some of the specifics are still even really ambiguous to me. But basically, I think like there's lots of different variables that go into how much you would get paid on YouTube, but I think the way it goes is that you get paid if you have made money, you would get paid I think once a month. I don't know what day that month. I'm just gonna say the end of the month. I don't know. I'm just saying that for this, but I think you would get paid once at the end of the month. And that amount would be how it would be. I think it's connected to the number of views that you got on your video. It's not quite that. I think it's specifically how many ads got seen or how many ads got clicked or something like that. Like I said, I know there's a lot to it, but I think a general easy, like I have to keep this easy to understand, so I'll try to make that easy to understand for you too. Basically, I'm saying I think, because like I said, I'm not 100. I think that you need to make about 1,000 views within 1 month, I think, total, in order to make $1. I think. I don't know, because like I said, there are a lot of other variables. So, I don't think that's 1,000 views per video. I think it's just 1,000 views total. So I guess for the month, say I made like 10,000 views on my channel during that 1 month, then I think I would get $10 at the end of the month or something like that. So I think the only real way somebody will be able to get money off of YouTube strictly from ad revenue is if they're getting like millions and millions of views on their videos every single month. And when I started doing this, there was a point where I was thinking, about the money thing, but then when I learned about the ad revenue thing, I was just like, oh, okay, well, obviously, that's not going to happen for a while, so I'll just continue, doing what I'm doing. And that's what I have been doing. However, I've been, like, after watching that video, and after just, like, actually watching other stuff and just, like, reading other stuff, it's obvious that it's very difficult to try to make any sort of sustainable income or money specifically off of ad revenue alone. It's like you have to be getting in a massive number of views per month in order to get anything, So, but I was thinking, there are lots of people, on YouTube, and a lot of people aren't making millions and millions of views on their videos, yet I know that there are a lot of them that are still able to make an income, like not even just like some money there or some change there. It's like an actual income. And then this made me revisit some old thoughts that I've had. And those thoughts are, well, what if I sold something? Like, I've heard, I don't know, like I said, I've just heard things about, like, there are some people where, I think there's this guy who is a rapper, I think, and he, if I'm remembering this correctly, like I said, I'm not sure, but I think this guy, all of the songs he makes, I think, are free, but he makes money through concerts and selling merchandise, I think. I think there are other people, like I said, on YouTube where it's like, I guess you could technically say it's the same thing. Their videos are free in a way, you get my point, but they sell other things. So, but then I was thinking, okay, well, maybe should I begin probably try to sell some stuff? The thought that I had beforehand, which made me, I guess you could say, put this idea to sleep. I didn't kill it, but, you know, I just put it to sleep. Was that I was thinking I would need to increase my size more. You know, I would need to grow more. You know, I would have to. But this was a question that I kind of came to myself. I was like, okay, well, if I don't try, basically, if I don't make any attempts to try to make money doing YouTube now, then when? You get what I mean? It's kind of like, and I was thinking like, okay, well, if I'm saying that I can't make any kind of money on YouTube until maybe I have like 10,000 subscribers or something like that. But then it's kind of like, okay, well, what's stopping me from doing that right now with about 1,400 subscribers? And because like I said, that was something that, like I said, I just kept stopping myself. But then I had another thought. It's weird. It was like one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And then, like I said, last night I just hit an impasse. I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna eat some food. But, and this is where I am now. And that is, I have been told, and I unfortunately agree with this, I feel like I feel like I limit myself. I feel like that I put these limits on myself, and I say these things as to what I can and can't do. And I feel like I feel like I sell myself short sometimes. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, as an example, it's like if you're doing something and it really is worth like $1,000, but for whatever reason you feel like it's only worth $100, so you're only accepting that. You know, that's selling yourself short. And I don't know, I feel like that sometimes I do limit myself, that I kind of put this roof over what I can and can't do. Because then I was thinking, well, why can't I start, you know, making some type of income with what I'm doing with YouTube? Because like I said, at the moment, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with YouTube, and I more than likely will continue to do so. And like I said, that's basically why I've been doing it, I think, for a year and a half. Well, to be exact, I think it's been a year and 4 months that I've been doing YouTube. And, you know, and like, you know, and I've been having a lot of fun. And then I was thinking, you know, well, if I could make money somehow, you know, doing that while, because like I said, this is a lot of work. Like I said, like what I'm doing with YouTube, it's a lot of work. But like I said, it's work that I'm proud of, and it's work that I enjoy. Because like I said, I like giving you something to watch that you can laugh at and make you feel good. You'll feel inspired, and, you know, just, you know, all that other good stuff. And then I was thinking, well, you know, what if I can do all of that still, but at the same time make some form of income? That would be even better, you know? And then I was thinking, well, I don't know how, okay, all right, I'm just gonna say it how it sounds, but I was thinking, like, I don't know how a channel as small as mine right now could make any form of money. I don't know, for whatever reason, and this is probably with a lot of people, I just associated the size of your channel is equal to you making any sort of money. I also had other thoughts, and I'll be honest, these weren't really good, but I was thinking, like, if I started attempting to try to make money right now on YouTube, I feel like that could be potentially arrogant. Like, what are you doing? Like, sit down, like, you know, you're too small to be doing this. But I know that's not true, because like I said, I have lots of examples just in my head, and, you know, just stories that I've read, people that I know, and just, you know, all this other stuff where they tried to do something that I guess other people, even maybe themselves a little bit, didn't quite see or understand how it could work, but they made it happen. Like I said, that's what brings me back to that video that I saw in my email, where, like I said, the woman, I think she was doing some stuff, you know, online, and she was making no money. She enjoyed it. Like I said, she liked doing it, you know, that's why she kept doing it. But, you know, and for her to be able to start making $12,000 per month, while she's, doing what she loves to do. Like I said, that's wonderful. So then, I started thinking, well, because I'll actually tell you how the money thing is working on my channel right now. To be honest, I don't even really pay attention to it, and you're about to know why. Currently, I barely look at it, but I think you can go to like Google AdWords or something like that, and then you can see how much money you're making in the month. Like I said, it's very rare when I looked at it, but I remember the last time I looked at it, I guess I'm still foggy as to how it works, but I noticed that I think I literally only make cents right now on my videos, but like cents, maybe like 1 cent, 5 cents. A really good video does like 20 cents. And it's like, I believe after all of the money I guess you made at the end of the month, that's your total. However, I learned that the Google AdWords thing, they actually have a threshold. I think that they will not give you any money, and like they're gonna hold it, but I don't think that they're gonna give you any money until you make at least $100. So that's this threshold. So at the end of the month, if you've collected at least $100, then they will send that to you. Like I said, I've been at this for a year and a half, and I don't even know how much I've made. I don't know. I'm making like cents at a time. And like I said, I was fine with that, because like I said, I wasn't doing it, for that. I was just doing it, just to do YouTube, learn my craft. Basically just to learn my craft and to have fun. But I don't know, I was just, after seeing that, and after just hearing all this stuff and reading all this stuff, and I was just thinking, okay, well maybe I could, do that. And that's when I started thinking, how? Because some stuff that I know, some people sell merchandise. That is, I've said before, that is something that I've always wanted to do. But then I was thinking, well, if I made merchandise, would anyone buy it? Like, would you buy it? Like that's almost like an honest question. Like, but I don't know what I don't know. Like a T-shirt. Like if I made a T-shirt, I don't know what would be on it. Maybe just like something fun or cool. It's like, would you buy it? Because I asked myself the same question too. It's like, if I was being sold this particular thing, would I buy it? And like I said, I was thinking, well, maybe I'm too small of a channel to be thinking about merchandise. Maybe I should focus on getting bigger first. But then, like I said, you see how it keeps like going back and forth? Another thing that I also remember hearing was, I think there are some people where they actually make money doing like speaking engagements and whatnot. Today, actually, I saw a video of a guy, like, I don't know, it's just some guy that I saw on my subscription feed. And I don't really watch him very often, but I saw that his channel is growing, and I think the guy may be at like 200,000 subs, which is really great. But I saw that he did like a speaking engagement, and I was like, oh snap, that's really cool, So it's like a mixture of me asking myself, like, what am I capable of right now versus should I even be thinking about this at the moment? You get what I mean? It's kind of because it's like, I don't want to limit myself anymore. I do really want to try to just do as much as I can. That, like I said, that makes me remember another thing that I heard maybe about the other day. I hear and read lots of things. But I don't know. I think there was just some article. I think of just some kid, just some child who I think that was really, really educated, I think in like mathematics and like science and whatnot. Like, I think it was science. I think he knew like a ton of different like really advanced formulas that I think most high schoolers don't know when they're learning it in their class. Like, I think it was like a little kid too. And then I was talking to my mom about that, and she was thinking like, with children, it's like adults kind of either directly or indirectly put limits on them. It's like, like, of course, mostly it's just to keep them safe, but it kind of makes you wonder, it's like, if we didn't put those limits, or at least certain limits on a child, like, what would they be capable of? Like, I think, there are, like, actually a ton of stuff like that, like child actors and just, like, other just children doing other stuff that are doing, like, these super amazing things that you wouldn't expect a child to do. And I feel like that's just because those limits are not on them, It's like, logically speaking, a kid shouldn't be able to do that. They should wait, and it's weird, I'm almost crisscrossing words now. They should wait until they grow, I guess my channel grow in size, and a kid grow in size, become an adult, before they'll be allowed to do that, and I don't want to have those limits on myself anymore, like I said, I personally, I feel like that I do have abilities. I feel like that I have been able to nurture and craft these skills and abilities into something that I feel like is worth something, and I don't want to sell it short anymore, So now, what I've been thinking about ever since last night is, okay, if I'm doing this, how am I going to go about it? So, I guess maybe I have just a couple of questions for you, and you can answer them in the comments. Like I said, I read all my comments. The first one, the merchandise thing. What would you like? Cause it's I know a lot of YouTubers and whatnot, and just other people sell merchandise, but, sorry, jeez. What would you like? Cause, there's actually another, YouTube channel that I watch, and they sell a lot of merchandise, but their merchandise is, a lot of stuff. I actually think it's really cool. I think they sell, it ranges from, t-shirts, hats, shot glasses, I think dog collars, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. I've been to their, I've seen their merch store. They just have all this different stuff, and I think it's really, really cool. Other people, oh, this brings me back to the Twitch thing. Other people actually make a lot of money, I think, through donations, but, it's not I don't know, it's not a please give me money, I need it kind of donation. It's more just the person just wants to do it. It's like the person watching the video, they just want to do it just because it's fun, or they just want to, support. Oh my gosh, excuse me, I don't know why I'm doing that. But they just want to, do that. And then that made me start thinking about Twitch, because I think that is a platform where actually I think a lot of Twitch streamers do make their money. I think it's a mixture of people who subscribe to their channel. I think they pay $5 per month, and I think they get some special stuff. I'm not 100% sure on that, along with donations. So I don't know. It's it just gets me thinking about a lot of stuff, as to basically different ways as to how could I make money. Because I'll be honest, I thought of Patreon at one point, but I feel, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to donating. Only because, I don't know, it's weird. It's because I see a lot of people do have Patreons, and a lot of people happily donate. But it's with me, it's it may be a pride thing, or maybe it could be a misconception. I don't know. But it's sometimes I feel that if you're gonna be giving me money, I feel you need to be getting something out of it. Unless it really is strictly charity. Because that's what charity is. That is just giving to somebody just because you want to. So as you can see, I'm in a bit of a middle space when it comes to donations. Just kind of there's the fan funding thing, there's the Patreon thing. Like I said, I've pondered it. I haven't quite acted on it yet. I don't know, it's weird. It's I guess I'm just using this video to discuss these thoughts that are in my head. I don't even really know if I'm asking much of you, other than just that question as to, if I was selling merchandise, what's some stuff that you would like, or what's stuff that you think would cool, or what would you be willing to spend your money for? Because don't get me wrong, like I said, I really like making my videos and whatnot, and I really like it that, that you are enjoying them. And like I said, especially since I'm doing a little TV thing. But it's kind of I don't want to sell myself short anymore. I want to be, I want to be able to, I guess you could say, go to the next level. I don't want to keep holding myself back anymore. And like I said, I know that there are a lot of people in the world, no matter what profession they're doing, where it seems that, logically speaking, they shouldn't be able to do all of the things that they're doing, but they don't apply that to themselves. They just do whatever it is that they want. You get what I mean? And I want to do that. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able, essentially, I want to figure out how I could make money off of YouTube, essentially. Like I said, similar to that woman, like I said, who was making $0 a month to $12K a month. And I don't know, I guess I started thinking about this, one, because like I said, since I'm temporarily, like I said, like not working anymore until I, go to, LA, the thought of, like I said, just money, crossed my mind. So I don't know. Give me some of your thoughts. If you have any thoughts, any ideas, any opinions, I want to hear what you want to say. Like, what do you think about this? I'm very, very curious as to what you think about this, because I would like to try something. I don't know what, I don't know when, and I'll say when. Soon. I want to try something soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. And I want to know how. I don't know if I said how already, but I don't know. I want to do this. I want us to ascend. But yeah. All right. So yeah, I really want to know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you in the next one. See ya.